Dedicate one to the ladies. Summertime sip, babe, need something to keep you cool. Now summertime sip, babe, need something to keep you cool. Better look out now, though, Dave's got something for you. Tell you what it is. I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by.
Hey, ice cream man.
Oh, my, I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by.
Hey, ice cream man, stop, I want some ice cream.
See, now all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy.
What flavor do you like?
I got my banana Dixie cups.
Oh, that sounds good.
All flavors and push-ups too.
Push-up. Oh, remember the push-ups?
I do downs. I don't do ups.
I don't do ups either. Yeah, well, as a kid, I did a lot of ups, push-ups. You get the 50-50 bar in a push-up. It's like,
I'd never stop.
that is not the blues.
Just around 11 o'clock. And if you let me cool you one time, you'll be my regular stop. All right, boys.
I like this.
Put my banana Dixie cups, all flavors and push-ups too. Ice cream man.
Oh, yeah. Now it's kicking in.
See now all my flavors guaranteed satisfied. Yes.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday to all of you out there in the room today. It's another Sausage Fest. Got Steve Silva,
Heidi Ho,
producers there.
Hello.
And, of course, me, Sean Roberts, your host. Together we are your Weekly Dose podcast. And as always, we're streaming to you live from Orange County, California.
Oh, we're doing it formal this time.
Formal this time. I don't know why. Just decided to do it like this.
Yes. Oh, thank you for joining us this week and every week as we pay homage to our favorite radio gods, Mark and Brian, with the hopes of getting them into the Radio Hall of Fame.
Yes, please to get them in. The voting is done. We'll talk more about it later, though.
That's right. Now, for those of you who have recently followed us, thank you for joining our family. That's it. It seemed like there's more. There's no period at the end of that sentence, so it seems like...
Well, we've definitely got a fun show for you guys today. Of course, we got horoscopes with our special coach, Tina Anderson. She'll be calling in a little bit later today. We got some listener emails. It's also, we got some Georgia facts, because it's also National Georgia Day.
Georgia?
Georgia. And
She was on my mind last night.
Was she really?
Yeah.
How ironic.
I know.
Yeah. That's funny, because she's in England right now. We'll talk about that, too, later on, though.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, also, it's Grab Some Nuts Day. So we got some nuts.
Would you like a handful of my salty nuts?
I would. Very much so.
Well, we'll work that out.
Very much so. So we got some nut facts for you. And then also, we got beer tasting with listener Mike. So I'm really excited about that. You know, we forgot the glasses downstairs. We should probably go get them at some point. Anyway, but yeah, listener Mike is going to come in because it's also International Beer Day today as well.
Beer. Now, when you first said that a while back, I thought you said beard.
No.
And I was thinking, I wonder what mine will look like.
Oh, we know what yours looks like. We can repost that.
That's right. I have pictures.
You had the big fro going
I did.
on.
It was going down.
Yes. I wish I could do that. I can't do that.
I can't either.
No, yes, you
This is
can.
uncomfortable as hell.
When we first started the show.
Yeah, I know. I had it, but
it looked like Santa Claus more than I did. Shit.
Itchy. Oh, yeah.
Is it itchy?
It is for me.
Okay.
The hair on my face is kind of coarse, and my skin is so delicate and sensitive.
I can't grow a beard.
Drives me nuts.
I can't grow a beard because I just like patches on my neck that just don't grow hair, and I look I'm homeless after 3 weeks.
Yeah. Don't forget you can interact with the show commenting on our website. I guess we've talked about what we're going to talk about on the show.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and weeklydose.com. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at YourWeeklyDose1. Find us on Facebook. Or email us at yourweeklydose@gmail.com.
And not only can you download the show for free from our website, but you can also subscribe to the show through iTunes, Podbean.com, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and even Stitcher Radio. Just search for Your Weekly Dose. And most importantly, don't forget to rate and review the show as well. So, very, very important that we do all those wonderful things.
Yes.
Zach, can you turn up my headphones real quick? Just the headphones themselves. Okay, cool. So, Amazon, of course, our biggest sponsor. They've always been with us. So, of course, we need to talk about them because
That's right, Sean.
They pay us on the pennies. You know what? And damn it, I think we're almost now up to $150 now, I think, from all the people that have been buying through Amazon.
In 2.5 years.
2.5 years, I think that's what we made, is about $150.
So that's like...
pennies on the dollar. But damn it, we're proud because... Shit, they still sponsor us, so...
We could go out to dinner on that.
Yes, we can.
Now, there's no better place to go shopping than Amazon. Amazon?
Amazon?
That's a new startup. Amazon. They're emulating Amazon, yeah. Now, they have everything, so get what you want by shopping on Amazon, and just remember to use our banner.
All you need to do is go to our website, yourweeklydose.com, click on the Amazon banner, and bookmark it. Of course, that is the most important thing. That's what we've been saying all this time. That way, every time you want to go shopping on Amazon, you use the bookmark link, and by doing so, you help the show stay on the air, and Lord knows where that $150 is going to go.
That's right.
That's what I want.
Well, that's good. Go get it. So
now, of course, with Amazon, you avoid all the crowds.
That's true.
And you can sit there and point and click at different things you want and everything. Well, this morning, what I did was I keyed in Amazon Love. Now, Amazon Love brought me to a DVD by Gaspar Noé entitled Love.
Love?
The Love Boat. Yep. And it's in stock. But that also
marriage
is
like
what
keeps us
together
today.
Yeah. Love will combine and bring you to other great videos and books like
Love will keep us together.
Below Her Mouth.
What?
Picture of Beauty. It's got a couple of lovelies in the water. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, and there's also Love and Respect, 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Darker, 50 Shades of Freed, 50 Shades of...
Well, you got 50 Shades on your head.
That's like 150 shades. So Amazon has all your video and book needs, especially about love.
You know what I'm going to be getting pretty soon?
What are you going to be getting?
Because, I'm on I told you I'm on the keto diet. So,
yes.
The keto diet. So, it's nothing but protein. So chicken, meat, and
no
stuff.
carbs.
No carbs at all. But Karen, my wife, has been getting salmon lately.
I love salmon.
Of course, I don't mind it cooked. It's okay for me cooked, but I prefer it like sushi.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm going to be getting. I've been looking at getting a nice sushi knife.
Sushi.
So that way we can
maybe you get sushi to come in and cut it for you. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. But
I just recently bought a new nice knife. It's like a short 5-inch. The kind of the thicker blade. Thicker, not thicker. What?
Thicker,
higher,
thicker
blade. That's really sharp. It's ceramic,
like a Blade Runner.
Yeah, it's like ceramic, like a actual
ceramic knife. Okay,
actual cook's knife.
Yeah.
Oh, it is so cool.
Yeah,
those are really cool. I love that. But yeah,
but yeah, I'm gonna get a nice sushi knife. And because that way it stays nice and sharp, so I can kind of get the salmon and cut it off the skin and everything, and make some nice sushi there and my own poke bowl. So, but anyway, so you can do all your shopping. Oh, that is a picture of beauty.
That
Holy
is,
cow.
isn't that?
That is nice.
You see that, Zach?
That is nice. That makes me want to. The picture that Steve's showing me right now of these two lovely ladies in the stream makes me want to go fishing.
That's true.
It does.
Yes.
And that way I can get my salmon. So anyway, if you do all your shopping online, there's only one place to go, yourweeklydose.com. That way you can use our Amazon banner and get the job done.
That's right. And if there's nothing better than getting the job done.
Yes. So
you're better for it. She's better for it.
We're all better for it.
We're all better for it.
So, and Amazon, work hard, have fun, make history. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's see. What time? Where are we at right now?
10 after.
10 after. Nice. Okay, so we're moving along. So, of course, everybody knows that our show pays homage to Mark and Brian. It's no secret.
We do?
So supposedly, yeah. And of course, Laura Stringer has been the main quarterback to help get these guys in the Radio Hall of Fame. She's done the M&B RHOF. Follow her on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. And voting last Sunday was the last day to do it, the 28th. And so hopefully everybody voted. I know I did. I also went through all of my emails of my contacts, and I made them vote.
Ooh.
Because I just put in their email address.
You just voted for them.
I voted for them.
There you
Absolutely. So I think with all those contacts that I had and everything, and I even used the ones that...
That's like another 7 extra votes.
Well, even like the spam ones that get sent to me, I used their email.
He's their email. Yeah.
So, and it went through. So, it counted.
What the hell?
And everything. So I think I did like a total of like 1,000 extra emails.
Ooh.
So, yeah, from all of the contacts that
You've been a busy little dude.
I have. Every night I was like doing like 50. So with the guys though, of course, now we have to wait until this coming Monday. So 2 days, we find out the results.
Monday.
Now, from my understanding, because I was listening to Mark's podcast yesterday, the votes have been already tallied. The committee has already voted on who will get in. So now it's just waiting for the announcement to come out on Monday. So exactly what time, I don't know, but I'm sure once...
I wonder where the results are being hidden. In a mayonnaise jar.
I love to find out.
Hermetically sealed.
And if Ryan Seacrest is going in, then we need to change it. But that's who we're going up against. So that was a big
now,
thing.
Ryan Seacrest, he's a popular guy. So,
got to give him credit. He's done wonderful with his career. But the thing is, though, is that Ryan...
not as much on the radio.
Well, that's just it. And 90% of the stuff that he does on the radio, it's all pre-recorded. So it doesn't, how can you be on the radio when you're pre-recording as opposed to live and everything else? Plus, I've looked at his like Twitter account and stuff, and we have had more activity on the Facebook page, on the Mark and Brian 25-year Facebook page, through Laura, all 3 of hers or whatever. There's been more activity on that than on Ryan Seacrest. So hopefully...
We'll know in 2 days.
And the guys have been off the air, and they did that one reunion show back in April. So, I just hope they take a look at that and see. We just got to wait and find out and see what the results are and everything. And I'm really crossing my fingers that the guys get through. So we'll see what happens. But anyway.
Oh, I didn't even wear a watch. So
yeah. So so today's past moments for Mark and Brian. What I decided to do is go back to a classic Mark and Brian bit. Where they kind of did Old Yeller, the sequel. So, I don't know. Have you heard this one, Steve, or no?
It's not familiar.
Not familiar with it? All right. Well, let's go ahead and play that. So, here we go. Mark and Brian, past moment, Old Yeller.
Good old Yeller, come back Yeller, is best doggone dog in the West.
What happened? What's happening, Ma?
Well, we were standing by the fire, and that old wolf, he come out the woods and he attacked us.
Well, yeah, Mama, but Old Yeller, he beat him.
Yeah, but Timmy, something was wrong with that old wolf. He wouldn't have attacked us by the fire unless something was wrong with him.
Well, he dead now. Old Yeller beat him, Mama.
I know, but I believe that old wolf was a mad wolf.
Mama, you been smoking Pall Malls? I just noticed, Mama. Your voice is awful deep. Oh, yeah. So, but Old Yeller's okay, Mama.
No. You see, that wolf, he ripped him up pretty good during that fight.
But he'll heal up.
No. I'm afraid that wolf was mad, which means Old Yeller's going to be mad too, Timmy.
Well, no, Mama. He's okay.
No. Old Yeller, Timmy, he's a suffering.
He ain't suffering, Mama. I took care of him. He's sleeping.
I'm going to get the gun, Timmy.
For what, Mama? Where you going to get the gun for?
We're going to have to put him out of his misery.
I ain't going to shoot. No, don't shoot.
Here's the gun.
I ain't going to shoot Old Yeller, Mama.
You're going to do it,
I ain't going to shoot him.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay, I'll do it. It's my dog.
Here we go.
Old fat.
Shoot him, Timmy. Shoot him.
But, Mama, I don't want to shoot Old Yeller. He'll be...
Shoot the dog.
He'll be...
Shoot him.
Yeller, come back Yeller, best doggone dog in the West.
Hey, Timmy.
Yeah, Mama?
What's wrong with that horse?
Well, nothing's wrong with the horse, Mama. Why you ask?
Oh, he's a limit.
Well, no, there was a rock in between his hoof. and the horseshoe. I fixed it already, Mama. He'll be fine.
No, Timmy. That horse is suffering.
It ain't suffering, Mama. Look at him running. I just fixed the horse.
No. That horse he's in pain.
Mama, he had a row.
No, Timmy.
It was in between his hoof and the shoe.
Look at him.
I took it out and I nailed it up.
Timmy, he's a suffering.
Mama, what's that look on your face?
He's in pain.
He ain't in pain, Mama.
I'm gonna get the gun.
Don't get the gun, Mama.
Here.
Mama, I don't want to shoot the horse, Mama.
Shoot him, Timmy.
I don't want to shoot the horse.
Shoot him, Timmy.
Mama.
Shoot him.
Good old Yeller, come back Yeller, best doggone dog in the West.
You enjoying the circus, Timmy?
Fun circus, Mama. I just love them elephants, those big elephants.
Yeah, but Timmy, you know what?
What's that, Mama?
After each performance, you know what they do?
No, Mama, what?
They take those elephants out back and they chain up one leg so them elephants can't go nowhere.
Well, yeah, Mama, that's how they keep elephants in the circus, so they don't run away.
Timmy, that's no kind of life for an elephant to lead.
Well, yeah, it is. They feed it real good, Mama.
No, they really don't. You see that bloody part around the bottom of his foot?
Well, that ain't blood, Mama. That's a cloth for the elephant shoe. It's a circus costume.
No, Timmy. That's blood. That elephant's a suffering.
It ain't suffering, Mama. It ain't.
It is suffering.
It ain't suffering, Mama.
He's in pain.
No, Mama, it's a happy elephant.
I brought the gun.
Don't, you didn't bring the gun, Mama.
Take the gun,
I ain't
Timmy.
shooting that elephant.
Shoot the
Mama,
elephant.
I am not
Shoot the
there's people
damn
around here.
elephant,
No,
Timmy.
Mama.
Shoot him. Good old Yeller, come back Yeller, best doggone dog in the West.
Hey, Timmy.
Yeah, Baba.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I got a cold, Baba.
Are you suffering?
No, Mama, I ain't suffering. I just got a cold. I'll be fine.
I think you're suffering.
I ain't suffering, Baba.
I think you're in pain.
Baba, I ain't in pain. It's
I
a
think
simple
you're-
cold.
No, I think you're suffering.
A couple of days of rest, maybe
Is
some
it
NyQuil.
uncomfortable, or
I ain't uncomfortable,
Are you
Baba.
in pain?
A little sinus thing, that's all.
Let me get the gun.
I ain't shooting myself, Mama. I ain't suffering.
Take the gun.
I ain't gonna take this
Take it,
gun.
Timmy.
Mama.
Pull the trigger.
I ain't gonna pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger.
I ain't gonna pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger.
I ain't gonna.
Good old Yeller, come back Yeller, best doggone dog in the West.
I'm enjoying making my quilt. Sewing these pieces. Oh! I pricked my finger. That's blood coming out. I'm in pain. I'm a suffering. I'll just get a Band-Aid. Where's that first aid kit?
Yeller, good old Yeller.
You hit the other side too?
I'd like it.
I think we're sitting there. So.
So that begs for a sequel. Where they
Well,
take,
yeah, that's
they
what it
take
is.
old Yeller and the horse and the elephant and Timmy and
everybody else.
to the pet cemetery.
Oh God!
Huh?
Written by Stephen King, right?
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
Or
Oh, my
Stephen
God.
Queen.
Yeah.
One of those.
So there you go. So again, we need to get these guys, and that's one of the main reasons why we need to get the guys into the Radio Hall of Fame. So let's see. Well, let's do our horoscopes real quick.
That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today.
All right. So I got Taurus, which I think is Zach, right, bud?
You think it's me?
I think it's you.
Yeah, I think it's me.
All right, cool. Well, August begins with a Leo new moon, marking a new beginning in a domestic or family situation.
This sounds familiar.
Wow. That just starts right off the bat real good for you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As the month progresses, you're growing in a sense of assurance, belonging, regaining inner confidence, and learning what you truly need to feel comfortable in your skin to shine in your inner light. That kind of goes with your whole voiceover stuff.
Yeah, among other things, too.
Yeah. August 11th, as Mercury re-enters Leo, Jupiter stations directed and Uranus stations retrograde, life is evolving on a deep and core level. Stay grounded. There are major changes unfolding and are showing you how safe you are emotionally, financially, and within your comments. Or commitments. I'm sorry, commitments. Let's
I like
see.
to comment on that.
Yeah. You're not standing on a gold mine. You are the gold mine. So remember that. Your light is shining bright and wide. Remain humble, detached, and dare to shine.
Brightly?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
As Mars and Venus and the Sun enter Virgo on August 18th, 21st, and 23rd, respectively, life is drawing you out of your comfort zone, igniting your earthier passions.
Earthier?
Earthier? You have earthier passions?
I didn't even know earthier. I'm still trying to figure out the word earthier. I didn't know that was a word.
I think you're just trying to figure out passions in general. August 30th, marking a new cycle, allowing you to plant seeds for a new life and love. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Love.
Oh, you want me to do that? I was so into your reading that I just kind of zoned out.
So, and it's your inner beauty healing presence that draws admirers to you like bees to honey.
I like honey.
All right.
Wow.
Steve, you got
Leo?
No.
Why do I have Leo?
You have Leo. You got Gemini. You're more.
August.
You got Gemini. Trust me, you got Gemini.
Look, over here. I got the Leo one. See,
No, you have Sagittarius.
Okay.
You got Scorpio.
August begins with the Leo new moon cycle, highlighting communication, your mind, perceptions, siblings, and short distance travel, among other things.
Short distance?
That's quite a list. Short distance travel.
I like that. We'll be doing that pretty soon.
Yeah, like when I get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the show. Your ruler Mercury is direct now, and with Venus and Mars also in your communication sector, you're having passionate conversations, and there are exciting opportunities coming your way. Dare to be bold and express your desires. Partners are listening, and you're closer to a breakthrough than you realize.
Really? Wow.
On August 11th, as Mercury re-enters Leo, which Leo is very happy about, Jupiter stations direct in Sagittarius and Uranus. It's retrograde in Taurus.
That, do you?
Not a bit. Prepare for major forward movement in relationships as you let go of all the subconscious. I said Michael Bublé. You have to have the Bublé. As you let go of all the subconscious resistance that prevents you from allowing someone in deeper. Boy, has that got a lot of context to it.
Especially the Uranus part.
As the sun aligns with Venus on August 14th, followed by the Aquarius full moon, aligns on August 15th. You're learning the power of your mind to create your reality. You're seeing the light and gaining perspective on the way forward. Be curious,
I'm always curious.
Creative, bold, and state your desires without expectations, and you can make smart choices.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool. As you move past through the end of the month, it's a chance to wipe the slate clean of the past. Weed out what no longer contributes to your growth. I like the use of the word weed.
I like weed.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Weed that out real quick. All right, you got Scorpio, right, Zach?
That was like a bunch of double talk.
August begins.
You want me to read it?
Oh my God.
August begins with the Leo new moon lighting up your professional sector, career, and public image.
You have a public image, Steve?
Yes,
Wow.
I do.
What the hell is it?
The sun is shining.
It's a trench coat.
Oh.
The sun is shining, so to speak. Be confident as you step up and share your light. Steve has light. God, this is great. On August 11th,
What are you reading?
I'm reading the script that Sean gave me.
For what?
This is for you.
It's for
What
you.
sign? This is Scorpio?
It's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not realize. I thought you said Sagittarius.
No.
I literally did not even say the word. That's like 4 syllables. All right, let me try this again. All right. As the sun and Venus align on August 14th, followed by the Aquarius full moon on August 15th in your domestic sector, there could be a golden opportunity arising professionally, but this could trigger insecurities or mean shuffling a domestic situation to accomplish or accommodate for the changes unfolding. Boy, that was anticlimactic. This is a chance to clear the decks of your past so you can create space for your expanding vision and life. As Mars, Venus, and the Sun enter Virgo on August 18th, 21 and 23, shut up, your social life gets busier. You're making connections that can help you further your most cherished ambitions.
What were the dates on that?
It's 18,
18th,
21,
21.
23.
Bingo.
A Venus-Mars conjunction on August 24th brings
bingo.
you full circle.
Is it horizontal or?
Either way, it works for me.
It's
That's what I'm looking for, a horizontal bingo.
a Venus-Mars conjunction on August 24th brings you full circle from 2 years ago. How have your friendships and aspirations grown? As you awaken to the possibilities, this will mean letting go of aspirations you've outgrown. Move through the process of elimination consciously as you move to the new moon in Virgo on August 30th. God, I spat all over this paper.
Glad it's over
Dennis,
there.
yeah,
You're
I
so
know.
excited about my horoscope.
Like, blah, blah. Then as September begins, you'll be ready to draw into your world what your world. Christ. Then
You need reading. I thought you went to
think
school.
so.
I know. Apparently not. Then as September begins, you'll be ready to draw into your world what you've most wished for. Plant seeds and
really?
nurture your dreams to life.
I'm going to get laid.
Yeah, pretty much. There you go. Tina called you or not yet? Not
Yep,
yet.
she's on standby.
Oh, she's on standby. All right. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to Tina real quick then.
Okay,
Hey, darling.
I can do a quickie.
There
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, but with all three of us?
Yeah. Why not?
Well, I like challenges in my life, so
That's why we love her.
challenge
why we love her.
here and there. It's always kind of keeps you alive, So anyway, how you guys doing?
Absolutely, absolutely great. And you know what? The last month when we were talking to you about the whole thing about being Mercury in retrograde or whatever, having problems with
Yes.
electronics, we were at the fair last week, and our phones were not working for whatever reason, and we couldn't walk around and broadcast.
There was a remote microphones were plugged into the phone. It had worked before.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't work there.
For whatever reason.
Well, listen, I had so much of that, and I when you know that you've got this going on, however much you believe in it, but I just can't tell you how many times during that period of time that I hear from people that don't even know it's Mercury retrograde, and I always kind of laugh at stuff and just go, okay, and people always say Mercury, or someone will say, how's your day going? Mercury retrograde day. I'm like, yeah, I can't. If you could just kind of anticipate it and go with it and understand, and that it's just wonky. It's a wonky time, and we're in the post shadow right now because it ended, but there's a post shadow, which is a lingering stuff that can happen. But for the most part, yeah, good for you guys to just maybe just know, okay, all right,
That's
this
probably
is what it is.
what's accounting for our little electronic crackle in
right.
our system right now.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, there's leftover. There is leftover, and it is a time. I'll just say again, for Mercury retrograde, and you guys can look it up online when it is, but it's a great time to do so much evaluation, so much review and reassessment and purging and cleansing, and just really getting like, where do I want to be, and have some retrospective time. It's a beautiful time when it comes in, if you can really use it to your advantage. But yeah, it's going to F with you during all the other stuff. So.
Well, again,
Pretty much.
if you're just joining us right now, we're talking to our spiritual coach and wonderful person here, Tina Anderson. She's been part of the show now for quite some time, and we enjoy talking to her every month regarding not just the horoscopes themselves, but so many other mystical things. Mm-hmm. And so one thing I wanted to ask you today, Tina, was, and I know that you have some of them at your home and everything, but crystals, how... a lot of people get the crystals and everything because they feel like there is the energy that comes off of that. I know some people are skeptical about it and everything, but from your experiences, how true are those crystals in sending off those good energies?
Okay, well, here's the deal on the crystals. There's nothing really. Well, there are a couple scientific experiments they've done. Supposedly, there's others that say, it's all basically going to be placebo. But what I want to say about crystals, and mainly quartz crystal, which we have quartz in our homes, right, is that it's been, on on Earth since the beginning of time, and all the ancient civilizations used crystals and quartz in their protective measurements, peace offerings in their jewelry. And I think quartz is in like 10 or 15% of the Earth's crust. I mean, it is used in all our technology. So we all use crystals. We don't, if you don't realize that, you are. So let's start off with that, and the fact that the ancient civilizations believed in all this. And we all already know that, how did the Inca Indians, or how were they, built what they built, and the giant pyramids and all the things that we can't explain.
Right.
So I always preface it with that. There are a lot of things we can't totally explain, but we can feel it, and people have experiences. So having said that, the deal with the crystal is we're all vibrational energy. We're all made up of energy, and that's, of course, what Einstein said. And so if Einstein said it, but we're vibrational energy, and a crystal is the same thing. So the thing with a crystal is it can be powerful in helping sort of keep you in alignment, to help you with manifestation, to help with healing, if you set the intention and you work with it. And even if it's half placebo, it's still this vibratory energy that interacts with you. But with crystals, you set the intention with what you want it to help you with. And for instance, if you have a giant amethyst at the beginning at the front door, that's for protection and for guidance and to clear the energy and to try to help your home to feel better. If you're wearing something, I wear bracelets all the time, and they're just part of me now. And if you're traveling, I might say, hey, I'd wear tiger's eye. It's very protective for traveling. But that's the deal with crystals, is you when you get them, you kind of go through a little process, and you say, okay, amethyst, this is what I want you to do. And then it enhances your own vibratory energy in the way that you want to work with it. It enhances that if you allow it to. And I can't prove that, but I know tons of people that are drawn to certain crystals can feel the resonance. And I've had a couple experiences myself. So I don't know if that answers your question.
No, it does. It definitely does. Absolutely. Because, we hear about crystals so much and everything. And what's ironic about the whole thing, too, if we look at the original Superman movie with Christopher Reeves, that's what, built his house and everything, was that green crystal. And everything that he touched with it was all based upon that and everything. So, I think there's something to it overall, because I definitely agree with you that there's definitely the energy with us and everything.
It's the property of how it's developed and where it's created, depending on the crystal that you get. But we know that clear quartz is literally driving some of our technology. So if we can put energy through a clear quartz and help with our electronics, why wouldn't it work with our bodies? Because we are energy. And we're more dynamic energy than a static thing. So why wouldn't it? If you think about it, if crystal quartz is being used in electronics and information storage and computer chips, then and it's helping to transmute energy and communication, then how in the world could it not be helping us as a dynamic flowing source of energy? It's just that for some people, they're not going to connect with it, and others are going to feel the power of it. And then, of course, there's the placebo effect. But listen, I just want to say this about that with the crystals and everything else you might believe in. If we can take a placebo pill and think we're cured, and when we don't know that the pill is not real, but the power of our mind changes our body. If you add a crystal to that, let's say, scenario of whatever it is you want healing with, and you put the intention, this is going to help me, and you already have the power of your mind, and then you add this beautiful element from natural earth, from Mother Earth, and you add that in, how could it not enhance already whatever it is that you want to have happen? And that's the way that I look at crystals.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, cool. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, and I've had experiences. I can see the energy. So when I have a giant amethyst, which I love. In case you're wondering, the best crystal to get overall would be a clear quartz crystal to have in your home or to wear around your neck or whatever. If you're trying to figure out what to do, and that one's one of the best ones. And of course, amethyst is also one of the best overall ones. And selenite, I put that above my doors. Selenite helps to cleanse toxic energy. So those are the first three. There's several more. Citrine and shungite are good, but you can look stuff up. But I have had them. I've felt some things at times in meditation, and I can see the energy around the crystal, especially my amethyst, really glows when I stare at it long enough. I can see it. So It's there. I can see the energy.
So you got your own nightlight built in then, basically.
I do, and it's very cool, especially my amethyst. But I wear that all the time. It's like part of me. So
yeah.
you know,
I keep trying to tell my wife the same thing too. That we need different crystals around the house, and she goes, "No, I just want diamonds." And I'm like,
of course she does.
A bunch of big diamonds sitting around the house.
Sitting around the house. They don't
Just
do
one
anything.
big giant diamond that she can wear and have around. Well, it does help with the crown chakra. Diamond's great for your connection to.
Oh, great! Now I actually have to go out and get her one. Damn it!
I don't think you need a big one.
Gosh, all right. Thanks, Tina. Appreciate that one.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Well, once again, you guys are listening to Tina Anderson. You can find her at tinaandersonoc.com. And she is a great spiritual healer and everything, and a guide in all of that. I've used her a couple of times myself, and she's become a great friend of the program. So every time she's on, we really appreciate it. Now, if people want to contact you, not just besides the website, but can you want to give out your phone number? So if they want to make an appointment?
You guys, can go to the website or tinaandersonoc.com. Everything's Tina Anderson OC because of being in OC. And
that means Orange County.
949-441-4902. You can leave a voicemail. And real quickly, I will be today out. If anyone lives in my area is listening in Mission Viejo, I'll be at the shops at Mission Viejo at Aveda, the Experience, doing many free readings from 2 to 4 today.
Oh, good.
And I'm partnering with Aveda, and I'll be partnering with a store called Origins, which is all beautiful stuff on the 31st out there as well. And I have some parties coming up. So reach out to me, and I can get you to an angel party. I'm doing an animal communication party where you can bring your pets.
Oh,
and I've got an animal communicator. So I've got a bunch of stuff coming up. And I always so much appreciate hanging with you guys, too.
Absolutely.
Very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tina, as always.
All right, guys. Have a beautiful week.
You too, sweetie.
Month. Okay, all right.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. There you go. She's always good with that.
She's a lot of fun.
She is.
She's peppy.
She is. That's one thing I love about her.
Yeah.
Is that she's always. It's got to be those crystals then. And there's our horse.
Something to look forward to.
Let your horoscope for today. Let your horoscope for today.
I just love the fact that it wants you to clear the decks of your past.
That's a big deck.
That's a big deck. Yes, it is. That thing's huge.
I'm going to throw away this cesspool of a paper in my hand.
Alrighty. Well, you know what? We do have some listener emails.
Oh,
so
that's
let's,
right.
Letters, we get letters, almost every day.
Every single day, getting some mail. Got some letters.
Wow. Okay. Dear YWD peeps, for the longest time I wondered, what is YWD when they'd send these in? But I think I got it figured out. It's us, your weekly dose.
Yes, there you go.
How about that?
Look at that. You just cleared the deck of your boat.
There you go. See, I feel it just floating away.
Like
just wanted to throw a little note your way to say how much I enjoy your podcast. Oh, this is listener Dave.
Oh, cool.
Now, I discovered you guys after becoming a member of the Mark and Brian 25-year Facebook page. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So far, you guys are doing a wonderful job of carrying on the Mark and Brian show, but in your own way. I'd love to hear that.
So far?
That's cool.
That's
good.
That's ultimate. I like that. Now, okay, listener Magdalena.
Ooh.
That's a super hot name.
I know. To the people who do the Your Weekly Dose podcast.
There's a lot of them.
us.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I only discovered you guys because I heard about the interview you did with Trini Lopez.
Oh, wow.
That was a fun interview. He is so cool. My goodness. After my granddaughter helped me download the show, wow, what an interview. Well, there you go. Yeah. I've been listening to Trini for many years, and I even learned some things about him on your show. See, that's the way we do our
educational.
The way we do our interviews and
your
stuff.
weekly
We
dose. Most
try to
show.
make that happen. It's really cool. It's good that it translates somewhere. My granddaughter is helping me download all of your shows, so I'm starting from day one. And playing catch up. I guess that's and.
Oh, okay.
It says any, but that doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
If you if you have more people like Trini, then you got a faithful listener now.
Did we take stupid pills this morning?
Magdalena, thank you so much for those kind words. We really do appreciate it.
Next week we might have Frank Sinatra on. So
exactly.
Neat.
Yeah.
Well, I think Tina could help us with that.
Exactly. We can get Tina on and then
that's right.
Connect with Frank and we're good to go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit. No, what?
Dear, your weekly dose cast, mainly Sean.
Dear Margaret.
Bite me already.
And its listener, Doug.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Doug and go take a long walk off a short pier.
I don't know. Here we go. Okay.
What does Doug want to know?
He says, I noticed that your website is part of another website.
Yes.
What's up with that? Is Sean trying to expose his music to us? Among other things, maybe. Mm-hmm. Why not just have a separate website for the podcast? We were talking about continuing on, maybe that's kind of a something we could
here's
do.
the thing, though.
I don't know. I like that, Doug. Thank you.
Doug, listener Doug? Okay, look, Doug, listen to my words, hear my voice right now, okay? If you have the money to sponsor us, give me $1,000 for a full year so I can have a separate website. See, because right now I'm paying far cheaper just to have one website, and that way I can have a dedicated page to the show, because what I'm already paying for my music stuff and everything, it allows me to post a podcast. So unless you want to give us the money and sponsor the show, hey, no problem. I'll get
That's us in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much. Cheap. Yeah, I'm part Jewish. What the hell?
Hey, hoy.
So, if you want to help us out, then Doug, then that's fine. But no, that's the reason why, because I did find out that the website I do have for my music allows us to do a podcast, so we just create a separate page for it. So that's why when you go to yourweeklydose.com, it goes to that page only. I'm not forcing anybody to listen to the music. You can if you want to. It's there.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. I mean, there's better things
away his CDs.
I'll tell you right now, Doug, there's better things on our show than there is on my album. So let's just put it that way. It's a lot easier. So, but there's your answer. That's the reason why I'm cheap. So, and there's our letters.
We get letters.
We get letters almost every day.
Every single day, getting some mail. Got some letters.
I just love the way Mark calms down every single time. So, and really now?
Yes.
Now. Okay, that's a good time to go. All right. Well, we've got guests in the room with us, so we're gonna be playing a quick song here for us, and we're gonna get set up with them and everything, and we'll be right back. So here's a wonderful song.
Long neck bottom,
Let go my hand.
hey jukebox, don't start playing that song again. 'Cause there's a girl at home who loves me, she won't understand. Long neck bottom,
Let go my hand.
hey borrow a mirror on the wall, go stare at someone else. Don't show the world the fool I am, just keep it to yourself. Long neck bottom,
Let go my hand.
well, jukebox, don't stop playing that song again. 'Cause there's a girl at home who loves me, she won't understand. Long neck bottom,
Let go my hand.
let it go. Just can't learn. Long neck bottom,
Let go my hand.
hey jukebox, don't stop playing that song again. 'Cause there's a girl at home who loves me, she won't understand.
All right, there you go. Long neck bottle by the great Garth Brooks. So in the room with us, we decided, because it's International Beer Day, basically, we wanted to drink.
And beer is international.
It is international.
Definitely.
So I decided to reach out to one of our listeners, actually. And so listener Mike came in with his lovely wife, and they brought some samples.
And her name is?
Kay. There you go. And
Mike and
so...
Kay.
So got Mike and Kay in the room with us, and they brought a nice variety for us here. So today we're going to learn about different beers, and we've also have a couple plates of food. But the thing is, though, is that Kay brought them in specifically to help cleanse the palate. Oh, so Kay, can you go ahead and kind of explain that again real quick for us?
Okay, when you're going, the difference between the beers, the white grapes or the water crackers will help clean the palate so that you don't have residual taste from one beer to the next. And then there is sharp cheddar that goes nicely with IPAs. And then for the stouts, because we brought a chocolate stout along, there are two kinds of chocolate. Yes, we know.
Chocolate stout.
We're listening, yes, we do. And so there is a 90% cocoa that goes nicely, or because the stout that we brought has orange in it, the other chocolate is a little lower in the cocoa, but it has orange with it. So a nice way to kind of pair and get the flavors out if you're not used to the different flavor profiles.
Steve's already getting thirsty
I
already.
talked about chocolate here and stuff. Yeah.
Cool. So, Mike, you've been doing this for quite some time now. So can you explain a little bit about that? Because I actually found you, or you started to follow us on Instagram, basically.
Yeah, well, about 10 years ago, I'll credit our awesome neighbors. Can I give a shout out to our awesome neighbors?
Yeah, absolutely.
Chris and Gina. 10 years ago, they invited us to a fundraiser for their daughter who was playing soccer. And this fundraiser was in one of these little industrial complexes. And when we went in, we walked into this garage-type door, and inside was this little tiny bar with a couple of guys pouring beers from taps that weren't labeled. And, kind of reminded me of when I was 18 years old and drinking beers out of taps. I mean 21, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we grabbed a couple of these beers, and for a couple of hours, we drank a couple of beers. We talked with friends, and we really discovered that that was really enjoyable. Much better than the Coors Lights and whatever else types of beers we were drinking at the bar.
AKA the Mexican beers.
So anyway, some months later, we remembered when we were in the area that we wanted to stop by that place. So we drove by where we thought we remembered it was, and it wasn't there any longer. And we were a bit disappointed, but we did some research on Yelp, and we found the place. And it's a place called Dale Brothers. It was called Dale Brothers at the time. They had to change their name. Now they're called Last Name Brewing. And they're in Claremont, I think it is, which you guys have talked about Claremont occasionally on the show. They're a very big place, and they, I believe, are one of the very first craft brewers that are kind of in that general area of the cities around where we live. The beers we brought you today are from breweries that are in Rancho Cucamonga, which is where we're from. And Rancho Cucamonga now has 7 or 8 breweries. So in the county of San Bernardino, Rancho Cucamonga has quite a few breweries for the size that it is. But Kay and I, since then, we discovered that this was a thing, and we really enjoyed it. So as we travel around, and pretty much anywhere we're at, if we have time, we seek out the local brewery, and we try the beers
and different samples and everything.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun. We've made a lot of friends. Some of our dearest friends is we met through these breweries, and we get together with groups of friends, and it's just a great atmosphere because it's not like being at the bars where you've got a loud band and you can't hear each other, and might be some sort of a meat market. This is
what's wrong with that?
Well, not the visuals are usually okay.
There's always room to expand.
But we have a lot of fun because it's just a cool place to hang out, and the owners come and join you. I mean, we buy beers occasionally for the people who are flinging the beers, and they'll come and sit with us and have a beer. It's really
a social
fun.
event.
It's just a great social event. Yes.
Very cool. So, real quick, give out your Instagram so people can follow you on there, because you every now and then post pictures of, hey, try this beer or try this beer, or whatever. We found it at Ralph's, or we found it at this place or that place.
Yeah,
or whatever,
We find stuff at grocery stores, we find stuff at liquor stores, and of course the breweries. So I am the beer-fueled runner. Because of my love for beer, I had to take up running, so I run marathons.
Nice.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, you do look like you could do that.
Well, in my older age here, I'm still doing okay with it. And so, the beer-fueled runner. And then, Kay, do you want to give yours out?
I'm Kegs and Canines.
Okay.
I don't post as much as my husband does. I get sometimes caught up with the dogs in the breweries and spend more time petting them than I do taking pictures and posting them. And then I also, because I'm a home brewer, more the things I'm posting are when I'm doing the brewing and that sort of stuff.
And we'll definitely get into that too as well. So, what made you follow us?
You know what? I was just a massive fan of Mark and Brian all growing up, and I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I came across you guys either through the Instagram page or maybe it was on Facebook. I don't recall. And this was probably about a year ago. So I thought, oh, this sounds great. I mean, what a great idea. So I'm a listener of podcasts when I have time. Unfortunately, I have about 30 different podcasts that I try to listen to.
There's a lot of them.
But we're in the top 5,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Well, especially now that I'm on here, you know.
We moved up the list.
I have this thing, and it's a bad idea, but because I have so many podcasts I listen to, I thought, well, I'm going to listen to them all in chronological order. I'm at 2008 right now, which is terrible because I'm trying to catch up to new shows. And so, you guys are doing your podcast over the last couple of years, so I'll be playing catch up now since we all know each other, and so I'm a little behind. We've been listening over the last few days, and again, I started at the beginning. I had already listened to 2 of your shows. I enjoyed it, so I subscribed, and I was like, okay,
wonderful, thank you,
good,
man.
I'll catch up to these guys. But it takes a while when I've only got a 30-minute drive.
And Mike, you don't have to worry. There's nothing wrong with a little behind.
Yes,
that's true. That's true.
Some people prefer a big behind, but we like the little ones though too.
Anyway, you guys are very fun. It's
cool.
A very
well,
fun
thank you,
show.
man.
Cool.
And that's why we want to reach out, because what was cool is that you were a listener as well, to us and everything. That's why we wanted to reach out to you. Because I followed you back and look at all the different beers, and I'm going, God, this guy's like really, really into the different beers. And I'll admit, I'm not a beer drinker.
Right.
Overall, I'm more of a hard alcohol. Give me my scotch, my gin, my whiskey.
I'm a gin guy.
All right,
I'm a whiskey girl.
You're a whiskey. All right. So we'll be hanging out later. Then we'll let him go home.
That's all right.
I like amaretto.
But there have been times where I will have a beer once in a while.
Yeah.
Steve and I have done a couple of things out in Temecula where there's a certain festival, and they've been supplied by some of the local breweries around there. And there was one night that we were after the show for Chords and Vines, the friends of ours. They had a couple of different sample of different brews, and there was one, like, it was marshmallow something or whatever, and I took a quick taste. I'm like going, oh, this is almost like chocolate and marshmallow, I'm going, okay, this one's mine, no one else is going to have it, I got a nice buzz because it was an IPA, so it was really cool. So I'm more into the flavored things, but you get a little bit more in depth with it, as far as the flavor, the taste, and everything else, right?
So I'm a big fan of New England IPAs, hazy IPAs, juicy IPAs. They're all very similar. I do like a little bit of the fruit forwardness. I do like the hoppiness, and I do like occasionally you'll have kind of what they'll describe as a dankness to them. And so I drink a lot of those. A lot of it depends on the weather. On a super hot day, you want something refreshing. On a nice, cool evening, you might want a barrel-aged, brew of some sort that's going to go down smooth, like a great glass of wine or something like that. So it really depends on the mood, but I am mostly an IPA drinker. And I do like the fruit, so we brought something that we think you'll like.
Oh, cool. Now, I'm a moron. What?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. What does IPA stand for?
Well, so India Pale Ale is where it comes from, and back in sometime I think in the 1800s, when the British Empire was really the British Empire, they had folks that were doing things like through the armed services, through trading and that kind of thing. They had them all over the world. They had stations all over all over the world that they had their people living for years in some cases. India was, and they demanded good beer because, of course, they're British, and the British know good beer.
Right.
And so India was too hot to actually do a good job at brewing beer.
Oh, really?
So, they exported beer from various areas. London kind of started, a lot of it, various areas to India, but because of the long travel, they didn't have the super jets or anything like that back then. So because of the long voyage, they had to preserve the beer. And so the ways that they preserved the beer was by increasing the hoppiness. That were, hops were already being used, but they increased the hoppiness and they increased the alcohol content because alcohol is a preservative. So that ended up becoming a very popular variety of beer starting way back then. It turned into something in California, I think starting in the 70s, where some of these breweries were starting to make their own version of an IPA. And now California IPA is a big thing. I think probably, and I don't have all the facts, but
That's right.
I think that the United States is, they make more IPAs than wherever probably really, consumed. And now it's one of the very top popular brands at all of your, or types of varieties at most of your craft breweries.
So what's the difference between an IPA and a regular beer, let's say?
Well, so the types of regular beers, if you look at a lager, so a lager is your Budweiser and your Coors, and your Sapporos and Heinekens and all those beers. So the difference between an ale and a lager, and we're talking lagers right now, is really the type of yeast that's used. And the way that it is kind of reacts during the process. One of them, the yeast works at the top of the tank that you're using, let's say, and the other one works at the bottom of the tank. And one is kind of a warm process, and one is a cool process. And so lagers were very popular for years because they're very easy to brew. And I don't think they don't use hops much at all, right?
No, they actually do use hops, but not quite the aroma hops. You're not dry hopping like you will in IPA. They all contain hops, but the amount of hops and the varietal of the hops differ.
So not hoppy beers at all. Very light, usually kind of described as crisp and light on flavor, and typically light on alcohol. Ales have been around for a long time, but ales have the different process that ends up with a higher alcohol content typically. Typically more flavors. You start to get your hoppiness and you start to get your fruit flavors, and your stouts and your porters and all of those are ales. But those are considered regular beers. I mean, those have been around forever. An IPA is just a type of an ale. It is an India Pale Ale. The difference is just that hoppiness and typically a higher alcohol content.
Got it. Okay. All right. And Kate, so for you, now you're starting to do homebrew now, though, right?
Yeah, it's been about a year and a half.
Okay. How long of a process is it for you from beginning to finish?
Actually, beers are pretty quick. When you brew a beer, it's only a few hours in all fairness, I am still working where I buy the malt extract. I'm not doing whole grain yet because that's a whole nother piece of equipment and that. But so my process is a little bit shorter because I'm using the malt that's already done. But it really is pretty much one day of brewing, and then it sits with the yeast for about 2 weeks. And then you go through, when you're ready to bottle, you add more sugars, and then you bottle it. I actually bottle rather than keg. I've got pint-sized bottles. But so that the extra sugars that you put in, the yeast continues to eat that, and that what creates a carbonation. So ultimately, if you're doing a very simple beer that's not very complex, like the Pilsner that I did, which is a type of lager, that took maybe 4 weeks, and they're ready to go into the fridge and they can be drank right away.
Oh, wow.
Whereas some of the others, if I've done some add-ins, like some actual fruit extracts and those kind of things, it takes a little longer in the conditioning process to get to the flavors, to the profiles to come for where you want to, and so they may take a little longer. So the most recent stout I did, because I did a lot of add-ins, I will probably not tap into that one until it's maybe sat for about 6 weeks or so.
Okay.
And going through, but it's really pretty fast.
I have a question about something you said during that you add in sugars, like plural, like what kinds of things do you add in that would be a sugar?
Well, there's dextrose or corn sugar that's added. So it depends on the type of beers and things like that. One of the ones that we brought has brown sugar added into it,
I like
which
brown
is one of
sugar.
the stouts and that sort of stuff, which Mike can tell you a little bit more about the specific ones that we've brought along. And again, I'm fairly new to the brewing process. I'm only a year and a half in. And so I still have a lot of learning yet to go. So, I mean, but there is sugar that you add into the process because anything that you're doing, the yeast needs the sugars to eat.
Okay.
So normally the sugars that I pick up, they're called dextrose, which I believe is a corn sugar derivative of some sort.
So it's a specific sugar that can go into it, and if you change the sugar, does it change on?
I would think it would. I haven't changed up the sugars other than I have added honey, which would be another kind of sugar source. Right. And so one of the, I did an American Pale Ale. The second time we added honey and then orange to it. And so that was extra sugar that we had. So then the alcohol content was just a little higher than that than the first time I had done that. Yeah. So again, I'm just going through the process of kind of figuring everything out. And fortunately, the local brewers at the where we like to go, they're very helpful. They are not, I mean, they're great with offering advice and recommendations, or you might want to try this. So like my first stout, it kind of fell off the back end, and it says, well, then you maybe need to add something like this. So where I get my supplies at More Beer, shout out to them. They're awesome. But they go through and they're very helpful. And the one thing that I found as a home brewer is that it's a community where people help each other. And even if the people who own the breweries, they are great with talking about you. Hey, what are you thinking? What are you doing? And they're wonderful. So it's a learning process. And like I said, I'm fairly new to it, only a year and a half in. So.
Yeah, I know the wine industry is kind of like that a little bit as well, because I know with Kurt Russell, if you guys listen to Brian's podcast with Jill, and they went up to Amplos Wines, it's very similar. All the wineries around, they helped each other. If they needed something, for irrigation or this or that or whatever. Yeah. 2 or 3 would come out and go, hey, heard you need help, and we're here to help out.
It's a great community.
So and which is kind of nice to hear, because it's. I mean, like Mark and Brian would say, there's a big enough pie for everybody. Yeah, definitely. There, and you never know what can transpire through that, or partnerships or anything else, and it can always be a win-win. So, Kate, what made you decide to start homebrew though? Besides him.
Because I'm a home drinker and opposites attract.
Actually, we have been traveling to quite a few different breweries along the way. We take our vacations and we hit breweries purposely and kind of going through. And one of the breweries down in Temecula had been selling his initial equipment. And we belabored over whether or not to buy the equipment, which we didn't, and I regretted it. And so Mike said, hey, let's just go and buy you this stuff. And I have my middle son, who's a chemical engineer major, and
so he really helps out.
He's my co-brewer, and
shout out to Stephen.
It's just it's a fun way to connect to my adult children. They are beer drinkers. And wine and a few other things, but apples don't far fall from the tree. But okay, but so it's fun. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy pairing foods with the beers and that sort of stuff. So it's just kind of a natural progression of things, and it's nice. It's not very expensive in the long run, and it's nice to share with family and friends.
What kind of equipment do you have at home? Is this something you can just keep in the kitchen because it's small enough, or do you have to have your own room?
One of my sons, when he moved out, I'm using his closet in his old room. And so I have like a brew kettle and fermenters. I actually have a couple of them because sometimes I have multiple things going. And then I have a lot of cases of bottles because I like to have more than one beer at a time. And so
Who doesn't?
That just makes sense.
Yeah, and
I
so,
like it with a straw sometimes. You know?
Yeah, and so, in the other kind of equipment buckets, I mean, it really doesn't take up a lot of room unless you're going to go whole grain, and that's a whole nother set of equipment that I don't have. But right now, I brew in the kitchen because I like the sterile environment, and I've been a little reluctant. Mike's been very encouraging me to go ahead and go for the all grain, but then that would take some of my brewing outside. And I like a sterile
Does that
environment.
involve like a still or something?
Well,
or
not quite.
Well, there's just more machinery that'll do the cooking and the separating and all the different things that need to be done for you. You can buy some great equipment, but a lot of it is a lot larger, and you've got to have more heating capability. It typically would be like a lot of people will do it in their garage. I've got a really good friend who's been a home brewer, award-winning home brewer for a lot of years, and his whole garage is kind of a brewery.
Oh, wow.
And because, he does that full process. And so now that we've got some rooms freeing up a little bit with our boys a little bit older, maybe we can turn one of those rooms into a brewing home for her, but I want her to be comfortable with moving on to that next step first.
Now, how many kids do you guys have?
We have 3 boys.
3 boys?
Yeah.
And how many still live at home?
Just one full-time. He's going to school working on his master's degree right now, so he's living at home, as long as he wants to keep going to school. That's great.
That's awesome.
He's also working,
and
though.
he's working, he's working full-time. And then we have our oldest is in New Mexico, moved out there working for the state about a year ago.
Nice.
And our youngest one is living in Irvine, which I think is not very far away from here.
No, not too far.
Down the freeway.
And so the 2 who are here in California, they come and go, and so we've still got rooms where they can crash. But it's it's at that point where at some point we're going to say, okay, this room is no longer available.
Yeah.
So
there's the inflatable puff.
yeah, right. Yeah, there's the couch. You know where it is.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead and try some of these.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this.
Okay, so what I did was we brought 3 brews from 3 of the local breweries, and then we brought one of Kay's brews. And so I just want to talk just real quickly about the breweries. So the first one we're going to start with is from the Hamilton Family Brewery. Shout out to them. They are officially the first microbrewery in Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh, wow.
They have, they opened in 2014. They're owned by Josh and Kristen Hamilton, and that's what's nice about these places. When they opened, they were behind the bar. They were serving beers. They were coming around and talking to people. You got to know the owners of the company. And it was just wonderful because, a lot of these folks are still working full time while they're trying to get these things off the ground.
Right.
And, they're one of the great success stories. So we brought their Bomb Pop. And you remember those popsicles? The Bomb Pops?
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is a Bomb
outta
Pop in
here.
a can. Nope.
Oh.
And so what this is actually officially is it's a blonde ale. So a blonde ale was kind of created to help bridge that gap between the lagers and the ales. So remember that the lagers were kind of crisp and clear or clean and light tasting, light in flavor. Blondes are ales, but they're made kind of to mimic lagers in a way. And so it's a great way to break into lagers, which are usually more flavorful.
You mean ales?
I'm sorry, ales, which are more flavorful.
Either way, it's a blonde.
Yeah, either way, it's a blonde, yeah. So this is raspberries, blueberries, and lime. Okay. The ABV in this is
pour it.
All right, calm down, Sean. Calm
This
down.
is it right here. So I'm
Get
gonna
back
open
in
it
your
up.
chair,
I'm hoping
Sean.
it didn't get shaken up in the car. Okay. Hopefully.
Yay.
And
Boy, that's
so
a
we're going to
big
do these
can.
tasters. We've got 2 of these cans in case you guys want to spend some time on this. So the idea is to maybe leave some with you guys. So let me see if I can pour this without making a mess.
No worries.
And
if you do, Kay will look it up, so don't worry.
Yes. Yeah. All right, so let's get one that's actually a good.
Are you going to be okay there, Zach? How you feeling?
I'm gonna hand one.
Oops. I'll have the food right now. I got food poisoning yesterday, so my stomach's all messed up.
Oh, that stinks. The crackers might actually help with that.
Oh, okay.
I remember I think I told the story before.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm not too sure, but there was a party years ago I went to. I was probably in my mid-20s or so. And we went to a liquor store where they sold nothing but microbrews. And
you know what? I'll have some. I don't want to be the only one out.
Oh, you're fine.
I'll pour
Make sure your stomach's okay, Zach.
Just a little.
Um,
I'm going to make it okay.
Anyway, so I tried a beer there that it tastes exactly like the Brisk raspberry iced tea.
Oh yeah,
from Lipton. I have yet to find that again.
Interesting.
And I mean, if you had Brisk iced tea and this beer, you could not tell the difference between the two.
And when we're done, you'd go, "Hey, that's Brisk."
Yes.
Well, if we can figure out what that is, we'll let you know.
Oh God,
Boy, this stuff smells good. I
So,
tell you.
cheers to everybody.
Oh my God!
Cheers!
This is wonderful. Cheers!
Yeah, cheers!
Absolutely.
L'chaim.
Wow, it definitely has like a aroma to it.
The aftertaste, you can really get the lime and the acid, the raspberry and the lime and the aftertaste.
Oh wow, that is good.
That is good.
That is really good.
Very fruit forward.
Yes, I like that one.
And this is a great summer beer. I mean, when it's 100 degrees outside,
yeah,
this goes down like Kool-Aid, you know.
And then some.
And then some. Yeah.
We actually know the Kool-Aid man, so Brock.
I like the terms. Kate's going like it's very fruit forward.
Well, well, that's partly what an ale is. It's got a little bit more fruity than what you're going to have, and I think Hamilton has done a really good job of grasping all those fruit flavors.
Kay's a wine person too.
Oh,
so she knows how to describe.
Yeah,
I taste the lime aftertaste.
Aftertaste of the lime.
That. Wow, that's weird.
Isn't that good?
That is. Makes me want to have a margarita now.
Yep.
Wow, that is really, really good. Okay, and that was from Hamilton Brewery?
That was from Hamilton, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's tasty.
It is. It's very tasty. Okay. All right, now what are we supposed to have to cleanse the palate now?
Okay, so it's either the white grapes or the water crackers. You're just trying to go away from anything that's got a lot of seasoning or salts and things like that are going to... Do you want one of these over by you? If
Sure, why not?
Place to be able to then...
Yeah.
Especially if your stomach's not doing so well, you might want to really hone in on those crackers a little bit.
Thank you. You got it? Okay. I'm going to take a couple of the grapes here.
It's probably all I'm going to be able to eat all day. Let's just go get some crackers for lunch.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Jesus.
Good God.
I warned you.
All right. We're munching into the microphones too as well. So. All right. All right. So what's next, Mike?
Okay. So, second is... Grab my notes here. Sorry. Second is so we have Solorio Brewing.
Solorio.
This is Raul and Jennifer, and Raul and Jennifer are just wonderful, wonderful people. We go in there. Kay talks. Kay steals secrets from the brewer, from Raul, and he's so gracious and so helpful, and they're just such a nice couple. And we've met their kids. We were there soon after they opened, or I think maybe on day one, possibly soft opening.
Yeah.
We brought some games to help fill the shelves, and so they're just one of the really cool places to be.
They feel like family.
Yeah, they
really do.
So we brought from them. They have a really good hazy IPA. So this is called Tropical Disposition. It's an unfiltered. So a hazy IPA we talked a little bit about, but it's an unfiltered. Or a double IPA can be a hazy IPA just because of the hoppiness.
It makes you squint.
Yeah, it certainly can. Yeah,
things are getting hazy the more I drink of it.
Typically juicy, typically high fruit flavor, or can be high fruit flavor. This particular one uses Galaxy, Citra, Mosaic, and Vic's Secret hops. So the other thing you'll find about these is they use a lot of different hop varieties, and a lot of people don't realize this, but it's the hops that add the citrus flavor to a lot of these beers.
Really?
Some of them you'll swear it's got orange or it's got grapefruit or whatever it is you taste in there, and they don't use any fruit. And in this particular one, I don't know. I didn't ask him if he used any fruit, but it is very fruit forward.
Do you know what causes that, though, to happen?
Well, it's the flavoring of the hops themselves. So certain hops are more aromatic. They have the smells of certain things, anything from grapefruity to citrus to pine, and it's just the different varietals and where they grow.
Is it because of the surrounding areas that they absorb those type of things? Or?
No, I think it's actually, from what I can tell, it's the actual varietal of the hops. There are so many different hops. Like when I was looking up if I was going to change a hop going through, there are so many different choices to choose from. So I'm sticking with kind of the similar ones kind of going through so I can get them all figured out. But again, depending on what you're going for, they have just such a variety of hops in their flavors, and so you choose the hop for its flavor profile, and whether or not it's more aroma or more of the flavor that's going in, and so you decide when you're putting them in. And you can even, on some of the IPAs, they dry hop them after the fermentation. They add more hops at the end going through. So it's just interesting. Again, I'm in the learning process and going through. And so, like, I belong to the Home Brewers Association. So when I'm looking at things, I can just look up on their websites, what are these? And they're just great information about the different things. So, again, still learning.
Is it similar to on how wines are made, where you need 20% of this and then 40% of this, as far as the hops are concerned, to try and get the right blend sometimes? Like, you'd say, okay, and I'm going to simplify here, but let's say we're going to use 5 grains of this and then 2 grains of that and then 3 grains of this to make that blend?
I think that's because when I'm looking at recipes, they are very particular in how many ounces of each of the different types of hops and when they're introduced into the brewing process.
Okay.
So some that you put into the boil, some that are after fermentation, some even after the fermentation is done. So I think it's not only the varietal, but when it goes in. So it seems pretty complex.
And which one is this one again here, Mike?
This is the IPA. And I know you may not be an IPA fan, but as you drink it, try to discover all those kind of fruit flavors, fruitiness, as opposed to any bitterness.
So when you smell it, you can smell the grapefruit.
Yeah, I was going to say it's more citrus, like the smell in this one.
And I think, to me, IPAs are a little more bitter. Because the hops are a little bit more bittering. And so it takes about 2 or 3 sips before your palate can kind of feel comfortable with that bitterness. Because a lot of times you take the first sip and it's like, woo! It's not quite.
Yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. Is that whoa,
yeah.
Because I'm not a big fan of grapefruit. So
okay, that's it. So
unless
to be
there's
honest,
a lot of sugar in it.
I wasn't an IPA fan the first time I had one either, and I think it took maybe 2 or 3 or so before I realized Kay was a fan before I was. That I like this, and after a while I started experimenting with more. So, keep trying. You'll get there.
It's like discovering a new wine. At first you might be like, I don't know, but the more you drink it, the more you sense things.
You open up
that are
to the
in
flavor itself and everything.
It's like,
this one, I think it's got a nice kind of clean finish on the end of it.
Yes.
So it doesn't linger. Like, I think to me, and Mike likes the more dank type of northeastern IPAs and those New England IPAs and that sort of stuff, but I don't like the dankness. To me, I like this because it's a little bit more crisp or
bright.
Yeah, bright finish. Yeah,
it's not dark all the way through.
Yeah,
like me.
Now what about a Guinness though? Is that a particular IPA or
no? Actually, Guinness is a stout.
Oh, it's an ale.
Yeah, it's a stout. It's a stout ale. It's a stout. So stout started as just meaning strong beer. Didn't mean dark beer. And then porters came along, and porters were dark beer because of the roasting of the grains that were used. And then eventually those two things kind of became synonymous, and it melded into a stout being a dark beer. But that's not how it started.
Got it.
And that's what Guinness is.
Gotcha.
I think Guinness is, if I remember correctly, I think it's still close to the world's best-selling beer.
Really?
I have to say I love Guinness.
Yeah,
you do.
I really love Guinness.
And Kay introduced me to Guinness. It was another one of those things. She had a much better beer palate than I did when we met. And she was a wine drinker at the time. And I really do think that if you can learn to love red wines, you can start getting into a lot of other varieties of dark beers as well.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of similarities.
I see that, yeah. I've got friends who are really into wine. Their wine cabinet is like huge. And they get every year they get a shipment of Leonetti, which is a really good wine. But they introduced me to, because I was always drinking like White Zinfandel and stuff like that, and they introduced me to Cabernet, and I was like, oh, this stuff's awful.
And then,
but the more you drink it, you start learning about it. And
I think beer is like wine that way. When I started drinking wine, it was all the very light white wines, kind of and then you kind of slowly over time you progress and you want a little bit more deeper palate, and then so it's hard for me now to drink the Fumé Blancs and the Sauvignon Blancs because I like the darker
one.
And it's the same thing that I've moved from the beers. I tend to drink more darker beers now.
She
I
likes
drink
her
the reds.
chocolate like she likes her beers dark. I could say men because, you know.
Well, you know, I'm a little tan.
A little tan. All that running around. But it to me, this is me, since drinking.
Switch.
What? No,
in other words, switch.
I've learned a lot about different kinds of alcohol, wine, beer, and other things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think that's part of the process with things like this is you learn about what's in it and how to discern what's in it. Am I slurring my words yet?
No. But can I ask you a question then?
Sure.
Why is it every time we have a party here, then you bring me a goddamn barefoot wine then?
Because it's cheap.
Okay, that's all I ask.
It's like
good answer.
$3.50
years of friendship. You know, bring the cheap wine.
$3.50 a bottle. You can't beat that.
Yeah, we'll go for the $12 one, but he'll bring 3 bottles of the $3.
Okay, I recently tried a Robert Mondavi, which was a little. It's still not like expensive, but it's a little bit more. And it was like, oh, that's not bad. So
they have a good barrel aged one. You've got to try.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, what am I supposed to cleanse my palate after this one now?
It's the same thing between each one, but with the IPA, the sharp cheddar goes nicely.
Okay.
So if you like that, but you'll still need like a cracker in between because the cheese can kind of coat. I'm not a cheese fan myself, but my husband and my sons are.
Oh, I do too.
I'm like Brian. I love the cheese. I love the cheese. The cheese
I cook with it a lot. I don't like it myself.
Oh, God. And to me, the sharper, the better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I love extra sharp.
Well, that's where that sharpness of the cheddar is supposed to go nicely with that bitterness of the IPA itself. And it's the same thing. And if you're going to be doing quite a bit of drinking, as far as I understand, cheese is a good thing to coat your stomach with. So just kind of a FYI to anybody out there that might be trying a few things.
Now, speaking of coating and everything, stuff like that, and having these different things that help cleanse the palate, is there such a thing as having the right nut to go with the proper beer?
Well, the right nut or the left nut? It doesn't really matter.
Okay, I'm just asking. Yeah,
International
Nut Day.
It's International Nut Day today too. So we got some facts later on. So
I would think that there would be, because there's certain kinds of nuts that are darker, richer in flavor than there are the others. And so, I mean, to me, like with the stout, you could go through. What about cocoa covered almond? Wouldn't that be really good with a stout?
That sounds good.
It does sound good. I hadn't realized
How
it was.
long have you been married?
29 years.
29 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
29.
You know, by the time she's done with the show, it might not be 30.
Yeah.
Because I'm falling in love with her right now.
That's why I brought her. She has she's a plethora of information.
Yes. And she's a lovely lady too, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Lady.
All right.
We really do appreciate what you're doing.
Well, am I a lovely young man or?
Well.
When I said 29 years, I was hoping you guys would say, really? I don't believe it. But anyway. All right. So next on the list is King's Brewing. King's Brewing Company.
You just got that right now?
Okay. Mike, you're a strapping young man.
Thank you very much. Anyway, sorry.
See, he makes me feel like a young buck, because Karen and I have only been married for 19. It'll be 20 coming up. So,
congratulations on that.
But 25 total we've been together, though.
Yeah.
So, but we've been married now coming up.
I saw the photo of you in the hallway.
Yeah,
when it looked like you were about 18 or 16
I was a lot
or
thinner
something.
then, wasn't I?
Oh, we all were a lot thinner back then.
Well, look at you, Karen. Look at you, Karen. I mean, Jiminy Cricket. You guys look good.
I used to have hair like yours back in that picture, and then you saw what happened here. So
just diet. You'll be fine.
No, I think the headphones have worn it off since you got
I'm
here.
sure that's what it is, yeah.
All right, what beer do we got?
So now we've got from King's Brewing Company. So King's was opened by brothers Jeremiah and Demetrius Cooper. They opened in 2016. We've been going since the beginning, but looking online to make sure I had the right dates, it was a little bit blurry. I think they were founded in 2015, and it looks like they may have opened the doors right at the beginning of 2016. So we brought what's called Orange Sticks. Okay, so Orange Sticks is a stout that is made with chocolate, orange, cinnamon, and brown
stop
sugar.
Talking, just pour.
Oh my God!
And this is an ABV of 8%.
Hold up the can real quick. I want to take a picture of the can real quick. So.
Of the can? Yeah.
This one you might want to have the chocolate as you drink the stout.
Well, I would say take a sip and then take a piece of chocolate and then take a sip again. So.
Yeah.
All right, now you
just kind of like what you do with a good
two chocolates,
dark red wine.
Mm-hmm. So the dark chocolate K or the
either one.
Okay.
It depends on your preference. I actually picked up both. I like the dark chocolates with it because it pulls out the chocolate.
Yeah, you do.
But if you want the, I'm ignoring that one.
Where's oh, there we go.
I have a household of men in my household, so I'm very used to it.
And she's used to my off-sided comments all the time.
I'm really good at ignoring things.
Like most women.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
That looks wow.
King's is amazing. They have so many complex stouts. Well, all of theirs are really complex. They do a lot of interesting things.
They have a raspberry marshmallow peanut butter one I was thinking about bringing, but next time, right?
Wow, that's a flavor.
Yeah, it's really good. But they've got like a Captain Crunch stout, and they've got they've got lots of really cool stouts.
Captain Crunch stout. I remember going to the Rain Tree Cafe. They had Captain Crunch shrimp.
That's great. Take a drink.
Cheers. So good. Yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. There's my favorite.
Oh, God. Oh my. Oh, okay, this is like that marshmallow one that I had in Temecula.
Wow,
that goes. Take a bite of chocolate. That's the one with the orange in it. If you want to try that, or try both.
Yeah, you gotta bite the chocolate with it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Here we are, eating on the air, drinking on the air.
The 90% cocoa one is more bitter and so you're going to get the sweetness out of the stout. But if you go with the orange, which is a little lighter in the cocoa, you're going to the contrast. Okay, it's a little sweeter, so then it pulls out more of the. It pulls out more of the. You can taste the brown sugar. You can taste the.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
I got a plate. Yeah.
You can taste the cinnamon. You can taste the orange better with a little bit lighter chocolate. It depends on which way you're going.
This is so good.
I could go both ways.
Yeah. Well, see this again. This reminds me of that marshmallow one that I had in Temecula. So this is good.
And I smell it, and it's like. It's not very strong. Then I taste it. It's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's.
There's more.
Oh my gosh. Well, while we're doing this, let's do interrupt it with a little bit of Georgia facts. I think you've got the thing over there. Or no, I think I have it maybe. And
that was on my mind. So it's good you're doing that.
Good pull.
All right. So wow, good song pick.
I thought so.
Oh, yeah. Georgia.
Turn it up a little bit.
Georgia.
Ray. Georgia. Georgia.
So good. All right. So here's a few things you might not know about Georgia. It was founded in 1732 by a British member of Parliament, James Oglethorpe, as a felon colony.
Georgia on my mind.
So basically, Oglethorpe wanted to use the colony as a place for prisoners who could not pay their debts.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
You're a criminal because you're poor.
Yeah.
Kind of like that now.
Been there.
There's a tree in Athens, Georgia, that owns itself and an 8-foot radius of land around it. Professor William Jackson deeded the tree and the land to the tree in the early 19th century, and that tree blew down in the 40s, was replaced with a new tree from the original's acorn.
Oh.
Yeah. How about
so
that?
It's a hardy oak.
Yeah. Now, speaking about fruit, because we've got the different flavors here of the beer, Georgia is known, of course, as the peach state, but it's also the country's top producer of pecans, peanuts, and Vidalia onions.
Peaceful dreams I see.
You're just blown away by that.
I'm blown away.
Have another sip.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Stretching over 2 acres, the world's largest drive-in restaurant can be found in Atlanta. The Varsity can fit 600 vehicles.
Well, my friend David goes to Atlanta a lot. I have to inform him of
that one.
Of that one. What's it called?
It's called the Varsity.
The Varsity.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See, Georgia actually has a state possum. His name is Pogo. Yep, you can watch his...
What?
Yeah, Georgia has a state possum.
A state possum?
And his name is Pogo.
Pogo the possum.
Pogo the possum.
Or Opogo the opossum.
Not even Walt Disney could have thought that up.
Now, you know how every year most people watch the ball drop in New York, Times Square?
I think a couple do.
Yes.
Okay. Well, approximately 4,000 people come to Tallapoosa. I think that's what it is. Georgia? I don't know. I'm starting to feel it now.
What is it?
Tallapoosa. Tallapoosa.
Tallapoosa.
Yeah. In Georgia.
Let's look that up.
Well, they go every year to see a taxidermy possum dropped on New Year's Eve.
Tallapoosa?
Palooza. No, there's no L there.
Lollapalooza.
Tallapoosa.
Tallapoosa. Tallapoosa. Mike, how would you pronounce that?
Tallapoosa.
See? Told you. Shut up, Steve.
The Poosa?
Poosa.
Doesn't end with a Y.
T-A-L-L.
Hang on.
Oh, my God.
Boy, I know. This is really hard.
See what I put up with every week?
I've been drinking.
He's drinking and spelling.
Oh, my God. That's the worst thing for Steve to do. Besides
Tallapoosa. As O-O or U?
Oh, there's no U.
Oh, my.
Oh. Gee, cricket.
Tallapoosa, Georgia. There it is.
Did the song end already?
Yay.
Yeah, it did.
All right. Now, this is actually funny.
It's in Haralson County.
Well, good for them, damn it.
Yeah. And the population's 3,170.
You can laugh at us, Kay. It's all right. We laugh at each other every week.
Which is up from the 2000 census, which was only 2,789.
Well, good for them.
So they're growing.
Well, you know what? If they're in that town or that county in Georgia, funeral directors can lose their license if they use obscene language in the company of a corpse.
And
Shut the front door.
What?
Yeah. In Georgia, funeral
Who's
directors...
going to tell in that situation? Yeah, I'm sorry. I used profanity in the presence of a corpse.
Let's see here.
It's like...
There are over 55 streets in Atlanta with the name Peachtree.
I used to go to a restaurant in Brea that was called the Peachtree. It was so much fun. Yeah, it was so cool. It was like
Kay, don't agree.
For a while,
they were there. You guys were there together.
For a while, it was the place to go in Orange County.
He's old, so you never know. He's got a history.
Yeah.
I've known this man for 30 years. I'm still learning shit about him.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about something. One time when I was living in, when the hell did you live there?
Let's see.
Yeah.
I remember.
All right, last two. Here we go. Live shrimp can be found at the top of Stone Mountain. It's 1,683 feet above sea level. Depressions in the stone gather rainwater that provides the habitat for the animals.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Excuse me.
Elvis is in the room.
Not bad manners, just good beer.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, here's something about Tallapoosa. I'm sure nobody knows. Okay, the mayor, his name is William Bridges, but his nickname is Pete.
I didn't know
Go
that.
figure.
Yeah.
what's his middle name?
Pete is. It says the mayor William Pete Bridges. How about it? Maybe his middle name is Peter. Who knows?
Maybe.
But I think that's funny. William Pete Bridges.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cumberland, Georgia is inhabited by wild horses.
Really?
Yep. Ooh. One of the last places. So
I'm sure Robert Redford and
facts.
Jane Fonda would be glad to hear that.
Yeah. All right, I got to finish this one because this one's really
Anybody get that reference?
Yes.
At the movie?
Yeah, the movie. What was it called?
What was that called with the wild horses? Oh,
Barbarella.
That had
wild
some wild
something.
horses in it. All right. I love that movie.
You define your wild stallion one way, I'll define mine another.
Really?
This chocolate one is really good.
Yeah.
I'm
See,
glad you like it.
this is like, I like this stuff here.
Now, you might really like the dessert stouts or pastry stouts because they're sweeter. They incorporate a lot. Looking online, it looks like a lot of them are drier, so they are really, you can get the complex flavors out of them. King's that we brought, this one has a marshmallow.
They have a lot of marshmallow beers.
A lot of marshmallow.
When you're driving through Rancho Cucamonga, let me know. And,
we'll
stop and we'll grab a few beers.
We'll meet up with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I would definitely like to get out there with you guys and try other ones. But this one's
1979 Electric Horseman.
Oh, that's
yes.
right.
Is that the one with Robert Redford and he rides the
lit up Rhinestone Cowboy.
He comes out and he's all lit up in his suit.
Well,
and the horse,
lit up
and
in
then
more than one way.
He's drunk and he falls off the horse in the middle of a show. Yeah, I love that. The soundtrack from that movie is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's the one that has Rhinestone Cowboy.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought you were the singer and you were the actor.
The
but,
next word that goes in that sequence.
I thought Glenn was in the room.
Willie Nelson's in that show with his infamous line, "I'm going to go find me a nice Keno girl that can suck a chrome off of a trailer hitch." That's Willie Nelson in Electric Horseman.
Oh, my gosh. All right, so what's up next here?
Well,
go ahead. Give me alcohol.
What we thought we'd do is after all this richness and fruitiness and everything, we thought we would introduce you to one of Kay's beers.
Oh, wow.
And kind of clear everything out with what should taste like a pretty good regular beer to you, right? Go
actually, it's a Pilsner, which means that it's a lager. It's so it's different. It's not the fruit forward. This one is unfiltered. Not that we set out to do it. We forgot to put in the Whirlflock, so it ended up being an unfiltered beer. So it's a little cloudier than you would expect on a lager. But it's just a straight Pilsner, which is a lager. Technically, I think you're supposed to start with those. We talked about that, but this is homebrew.
Now, what does the filter actually do? I mean, what does the filter out?
Well, what happens is at the last few minutes of your boil, you're putting in this little tablet that's called a Whirlflock. I believe it's a seaweed derivative of some sort, and it sort of, in simple terms, it gathers all the stuff that's floating in the fermenter and and drops it down to the bottom. Oh, okay. So that when you're pouring it out you're siphoning it from your fermenter into your bottles, or actually into your bottling bucket.
Filters it into your bottom.
It takes out some of those things drop to the bottom so they don't end up in your beer. So if you look at this one,
before we
cloudy.
do this, I have to make a toast. All right. Here's to hard nipples and sensitive rectal tissue. No, wait, that wasn't it. No,
was that today's show? I missed it.
That was the wrong toast. To Mike and Kate, who have made this show absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much.
This is wonderful.
This is amazing.
Steve's drunk again.
I sure am.
Oh, wow.
So you'll notice it's a little sweeter.
Yeah.
It should be a little crisper than what it is, but again, it's unfiltered. But it
goes down quick though too. I mean,
that's a lager. It's similar to your other lagers that you're going to have.
There's more
just
color.
A simple. But it's unfiltered, as you can't see through it.
It almost tastes like a tiny bit of almost saltiness. Does that make sense, or anything?
Nothing salty was adding. There's nothing salty added to it. To me, it's a little sweeter.
Maybe it goes well with a handful of salty nuts.
Actually, this would be really good with something salty, like the nuts, like a mixed nuts or like cashews or things like that. Being International Nut Day, I believe, or it was, or going through. So, but something sweeter like this would pair nicely with something salty.
So it's International Beer Day and International Nut Day.
Something like that. Yeah, exactly.
So maybe it's also International Beer Nut Day? I don't know.
Ba, ba, ba. Come on, where's the sound effect for that?
He's drinking.
Thank you, Mike, for that insight.
Yes,
I like that.
Course.
Yes, of course. Oh, this is good.
Whoa, careful.
Well, thank you on that one.
This is like kind of more simple.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's
we thought it'd be a nice way to end, just to kind of clear everything out.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Definitely. And when I finish this, I'm going to have to pee again.
Oh, great.
God, man.
I think this is like batch number 3 for my son and I, so I can't remember. It's been a little while since this one's been around.
God,
but-
Steve. This is worse than when Kat and Tom were here with the wine. Jeez. Oh.
Haven't you ever seen Ben-Hur?
Good Lord, man.
In Ben-Hur, there's a famous scene where Charlton Heston is with this Saudi Arabian prince where he meets the horses that are to draw his carriage in the big race. And the Saudi Arabian prince, like, burps really loud. And Heston looks at him like, what are you doing? And he goes, was the food not of your liking?
Yep.
And he goes, oh, and then he burps. So,
Yes, in some cultures it is.
it is.
It is
Yes.
proper.
Unfortunately, not in ours.
Oh, you know,
well, you know.
Carbonation in beer.
It's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Better out the top than the
Well,
bottom.
you know what? Let's do the wow.
We planned that last week. We did. We talked about it and planned that.
Well, let's do the island game with these lovely folks.
All right.
All right. So both of you are going to be retired. Put on a deserted island separately, so by yourselves. You can only take one candy bar with you. What would it be, Mike?
Big hunk.
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
those.
wait, you said candy bar.
Yeah.
Don't you have one of those drum things? No.
Well, actually, there was a big hunk candy bar though. It was like this
Yeah, I know.
big thing.
I meant the candy
I thought
bar.
you were
I
serious.
just,
All right.
I'm always thinking. Anyway, big
Okay.
hunk. I love those.
Big hunk.
No. Bit of honey.
Oh, so she doesn't like the big hunk. She likes the bit of
Bit of honey. It lasts longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
See, look at that smile on her face.
That's why she married me.
You last longer, huh?
You last longer.
Well, I'm not a big hunk.
All right. You could only take one album with you. What would it be?
It'd be Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti. Because, well, I hope I'm not wrong, but because Kashmir is like the best song ever. And that's a double album, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I'm a huge fan of Metallica Black.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You don't look it though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dark Side comes. I'm beginning to fall in love with you. I can see why you married her now.
There you go.
Wow. You know, innocent on the outside and devilish on the inside. I like that.
Very deep.
I like that. You can only take one movie. What would it be?
Die Hard.
That's a good Christmas film.
Just my favorite Christmas
It's a
film.
good Christmas film.
Mine too.
Okay, I have to admit,
Oh, yeah, I know.
it has to be Pride and Prejudice. I went through a DVD, I went through a CD set, and I'm on my second DVD.
Can we say what you do for a living or no?
Yeah.
She's a teacher.
I'm an English teacher.
Oh, cool. You can help out Zach then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Boy, that joke fell flat really quick.
You can only take one type of food. What would it be?
Some sort of macaroni and cheese. Just love macaroni and cheese with lobster on top.
Oh,
Or
there is one of our listeners. Her nickname is Lobster Matt Kelly. And she lives out. She's actually in Florida now. And she makes
I gotta meet
great
Lobster Matt Kelly then.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
she's so
you
good.
don't like mine?
I love yours.
All right.
Oh, you actually
I'm
make
glad I didn't-
lobster mac and cheese?
I do.
makes all kinds of
I
macaroni.
make,
Oh my God, you're a lucky man.
And she
I'm
doesn't
just
like
glad
cheese.
I didn't mention cleavage Kelly then, you know, so that's
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
different.
that's different. I don't have that.
So you make lobster mac and cheese though?
I do. I make all kinds of different mac and cheeses for him.
She
and
doesn't
my
even
son.
like it.
I don't eat any
We're
of
coming over for dinner then.
it. You're more than welcome.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Okay, all right. So you said mac and cheese for you, lobster.
Yeah.
What about you?
I actually have to say it's got to be apples. Those are my favorite of anything.
Apples?
Apples.
Apples
Really?
don't fall from.
Nobody
That was easy for me to say.
I
ever
make
said
apple butter. I make applesauce. I like dried apples. I like baked apples. I like fresh apples, apple pies, apple crisp, apple anything.
Wow.
I'm very much I should have been born in a different era. I love to cook. I cook
Like the
from
50s?
scratch. Probably with the way I cook and things like that. I love to make food for my husband. So,
Nice.
yeah. So I love apples. I do.
Nice. Okay. You can take one person for conversation's sake. It cannot be your significant other. And it can be dead or alive.
Right. Wow, that's a hard one. Gosh. Can I go last?
I know who I'd take.
Who would you take?
Please.
I'm an English teacher. I would take Shakespeare.
I would
great
take,
conversation.
I would take Stephen King. Going with the author, because that is my favorite author. I grew up just reading everything he wrote, and I think he'd be an interesting person to hang out with.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, here's the fun one, especially you guys being married. You can take one person for sexual gratification. Again, it cannot be your spouse.
And it could be somebody who's
dead or alive.
Anybody, doesn't matter.
Can we take them in their prime?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
So, like, if you want Elvis, just like Mark does, you can take Elvis.
I would say Raquel Welch.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Very.
I was a kid back when she was in her prime, but she's still a very attractive.
10,000 years BC.
Okay.
I'm kind of between a couple. I really like eye candy wise. I really like Colin Firth, and I also like the man who plays Thor, which I can't think of
Helmsworth.
Chris Helmsworth.
Chris Helmsworth.
We were talking about him earlier.
I mean, both are really
like
good
him in the last film.
Yes.
there are several films. Yeah,
Well,
both
so
are
he's
really good
bigger.
eye candy for different reasons. So yeah.
And what would those reasons be, Kay?
Take your time.
One has a bigger hammer than the other?
Not
Nice.
yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, good. Awesome. Awesome. All right, very cool. And there you go. Those are the eyelid questions
All
for
right.
you guys.
That's good.
So,
That's great.
oh my gosh. All right. Do we have any more? Or was this the last one?
There's-
That was it. Yeah.
That was it? Okay.
But we've got some left
Got
that you
extras
can.
for you to
Oh,
keep.
good God. Okay. Well, I'm definitely
your
thinking
leisure.
The chocolate one is
Yeah,
definitely
definitely.
mine. I like that. And please give out your Instagram.
Oh yeah.
thing for people to follow you.
The Beer Fueled Runner on the Instagrams, and then
Kegs and canines.
Cakes and Canines. I gotta start following you then too, Kay, because I didn't know until now. So
Well, and I don't post as much as my husband does.
that's okay. But it'll
And
be
just-
pictures of you and the dogs. So that's okay.
It's me, dogs, and brewing.
Can't argue with that.
right.
Can't argue with that at all whatsoever. So, thank you again so much for
Thank you
coming
for
down.
having us
It was
here.
fun.
It's
This-
great
this-
meeting you
this
guys
was-
in
this is-
person. It's fun
Anytime you want to
listening
do it
you guys.
again, we'll bring different beers.
Or if you're out in our neck of the
Definitely.
woods, I do love cooking, so you're more than welcome to come on by. We'll pair it with some
What are you
beers
doing
and
tonight?
that. Delivering a table to my parents in Temecula.
Oh wow! Hey, wine, beer.
We might hit a brewery down there.
There you go.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we got some good ones down there.
I definitely want to get you guys hooked up with our friends out there in Temecula, which is Kat Ellis.
Okay.
And Tom Plant.
And Tom Plant, yeah, because what they do is it was Kat's idea. Basically, she pairs up wines with different musician songs.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
That's great.
So let's say Tom will listen to the song or whatever. If it's like, let's say, about a bitter breakup or something, he might find a wine that will match up to that. So, and I think what you guys have with the different beers and everything will
Nice.
kind of go right along
That's
with
great.
that.
That sounds fun.
So, definitely hook you guys up. So, real quick, how did you guys meet?
I was driving past. He was living
Was it
with
a freeway
somebody.
love connection through Mark and Brian?
No, actually
No,
it wasn't.
but that would've been fun.
He was living in a house with somebody I taught with. I drove past and he was just like beautiful. So I honked and waved.
I was.
And so then he invited himself over to our house shortly after.
You invited yourself over to that.
Well, my roommate said, "Oh, I forgot to tell you. I have two very attractive teachers that I know that live a block away." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? You haven't told me this?" So we walked to their house, and we knocked on their door, and we said, "Hi, can we come in?" And they're like, "Yeah, come in."
Yeah, you're hot.
And, well,
yeah, the rest was history.
Well,
so.
then about a month, then a half, 2 months later, it was my husband's birthday, and I feigned that I didn't know my way to Bobby McGee's, where he was going to have his birthday party, so I had to ride along with him.
Wink, wink.
So that's about all it took. So yeah.
Nice. And how many years now have you been?
I think we're going on 29, or did we just celebrate 29? It's okay because she doesn't always remember, so I don't get in trouble.
Devin is 26, so that was 28.
Okay, so we celebrated
So we
28.
actually have known each other 29, and we've been married 28.
Very cool.
We got engaged about 6 months after we met each other.
Wow.
And married a year later. So.
About a year from his birthday. It's just 2 days after his birthday. So.
Wow.
And she wasn't pregnant.
That's a big deal.
Yes, it is.
We waited 2 years to have kids. But
That's
no,
cool.
I knew my Prince Charming when I found him.
That is cool. That is
And
really cool.
I have never looked back. He's been the best husband,
Except
best
for
friend.
Chris Helmsworth.
Right. So see, now that means one of two things. Either one night you role play and you come out as Thor with your hammer.
Yeah.
You know, or Halloween, one of the two.
Sometimes after a workout, I come out as sore. Okay, drum thing.
There you go.
Yeah, I need to get that.
I'm good at dad jokes, so.
Running out of music, Steve.
Well, he had a few beers, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. You ready to play the game with us?
Yeah, sure.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the game show that's sweeping the nation. Quiz me, quiz you.
See, we're professionals now. All right, what do we got?
Cool question number 1. Let's do a beer question. Red Stripe Lager was originally produced in which country?
Steve. France.
Negative.
Mike.
Mike?
Australia.
No.
Sean. Germany.
No.
Okay, Switzerland.
Negative.
Steve. Canada.
Let's just name all the countries. Keep going.
Australia.
Okay. New Zealand.
Well, that was premature. No, but still wrong. The answer is Jamaica. I'm sorry, everyone.
Jamaica, you brought her.
Cool. Question number 2. Which city has the largest population on Earth?
Sean. Bangladesh.
No.
Okay.
Steve. Tokyo.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Why didn't it work?
I was just watching on YouTube, and they have all those little things about the largest city, the largest country.
Oh, so you just happened to see it.
So I just happened to have seen it.
It had to be either a city in India or Japan.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Who is the principal star of the American TV series House?
Steve. His last name's Laurie.
Yeah, go ahead, say it.
It's not Peter Laurie.
Say it. That wasn't his name. Say
Mike,
it.
Jack, Ellen, something Laurie.
Say it.
I don't know it.
Come on, say it!
Remember his damn name.
I don't know, because I can see the actor's name, but I didn't.
Mike.
Greg Laurie.
Now, this is the actor's name? Is that what you're looking for? Or the
Yes,
character?
you're right.
The actor.
The
It
actor's
is
name.
something Laurie.
Yes, he's right, but I still need a first name.
Say you. My sister.
Hey.
Say you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Hugh Laurie.
I will give it to you. I know it's cheating.
I got help. I have no clue.
Yeah, but whatever source happens, it's real.
It's true, but I'm a Midwesterner. We don't, at least I grew up, we didn't care who
Where
they
in the
were.
Midwest?
Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
Don't you dare say
You were just doing.
that you live
You were
somewhere in
doing,
Minnesota.
I lived in Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay, I traveled to Madison, Wisconsin quite a
You
bit.
were doing a Minnesotan accent on.
Oh,
the
yeah, don't
we
you
were
know?
listening
Oh,
to
yeah.
the other
Oh,
day.
yeah, that was because Skylar was here.
Skylar was from Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. She was a sweetheart.
You just got around your O's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a nice beer there, those lagers there.
Sure, you know.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, you guy over there with the controls?
Yeah.
Where are we?
What question are we on now?
Quattro.
Oh, you bilingual.
Is that 17?
Maybe. The cause of what color fever was discovered in 1900?
Steve. Mike.
Scarlet.
Okay, yellow.
Yeah, she got it. Question number 5.
Go ahead.
In football, brace yourself,
Steve.
everyone. Steve.
Deflategate.
Where do the Chargers come from?
Oh, please.
Really?
I'm giving you an easy one. No one's got an answer?
Okay.
The Chargers?
Yeah, where did the Chargers come from?
Where did they come from before they became the L.A. Chargers?
Yes, that's basically.
So where they originate?
Yes.
They moved north.
Were they San Diego?
That's it.
There you
Is that
go.
really because they were
Did they
there
really?
all the time? I thought this was going to be a trick question.
I knew
That's
that
where they came from. They were Los Angeles Chargers. Then they went down there.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Well, then they originated in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but he said where they came from.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Cool.
Because they're here back again now.
I'm confused.
Me too. Move on.
Question number 6. That's the wrong button.
That was the right one.
In which state did both Johnson and Kennedy die?
Sean. Texas.
There you go. That's correct.
Good job, Sean.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Question number 7. Which shoe company?
Steve.
Sean.
Nike.
That is correct.
Nice. Good pull.
Did Michael Jordan famously promote?
I was going to say Buster Brown's.
Red Ball Jet.
Yeah.
Question number 8. Which herb is one of the main ingredients in pesto sauce?
K. Basil.
That is correct. That's why I picked that one. She didn't get it.
Because she loves to cook.
I do.
Question number 9. The Dome of the Rock is found in which city?
City.
I have to go because I said my name.
The Dome of the Rock.
Jellystone.
No.
Steve. Houston.
No.
Yeah, like the first.
K. Albuquerque.
Just for the record, it's not an American city.
Oh.
The Dome of the Rock.
Think of the Bible.
Steve. Jerusalem.
Good Lord, that is absolutely correct. Absolutely.
I was going to say Genesis.
You were?
She was a great person on our show.
Yes, she was. Yeah, I miss her too.
Cool. What number am I on?
She would have loved this, that's
10.
for sure.
10. Okay, question number 10.
At least somebody's paying attention.
Well, she hasn't drank anything, that's why.
Who has won more Oscars than literally anybody else in the world?
Sean.
Walt
Disney.
That is
it.
correct.
Wow.
Good one.
And that's
There we
now
go.
a song.
That's the show.
Dedicate one to the lady.
Oh, turn it up.
Sometimes sit back, need something to keep you cool.
I got to say, I'm feeling
I'm
good
now
right now.
sometimes back, need something to keep
Well, yeah, because you peed twice, that's why.
That is true.
Yeah, you're feeling really good because you
Listen,
peed twice.
you know it's a great show when I have to pee twice.
I'm your ice cream man.
Been 3 times. Wow.
After peeing just before the show, I still have to pee twice during the show. We've had a good time.
Definitely. Well, Mike, Kate, thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. We reached out to you guys and you guys delivered. Thank you so
That
much.
was great.
For
We're glad to be here. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And
Hopefully we can do it
definitely we'll
again.
get together for dinner sometime and come on out to your area. And real quick, just give the brewery's name. Sure. Real quick.
So the first one was Hamilton Family Brewery. The second one was Solario Brewing Company. And the third one was King's Brewing Company. And really the last one was Listener K's Brewing Company. So
Oh, it's Kegs and Canines. It's Cycle Mutt Brewing.
Kegs and Canines?
I actually call it Cycle Mutt Brewing.
I like that.
Okay,
That's kind of cool.
I have to clear something up. Is it K or Kate?
K. But I am
K.
called Kate a lot. I'm called Kate a lot.
It is K. So I rescind all the times I said Kate.
I'm called Kate all the time.
Thank you, K.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you for having us on.
Thank you for coming. And that was a long drive for you guys, too.
it
So.
wasn't bad at all.
Yeah. So, follow the show, yourweeklydose.com. Facebook page is Your Weekly Dose. Twitter and Instagram is at YourWeeklyDose1. It is.
I don't have an Instagram, and I almost said one. No, my Twitter is at SilvaLining69.
My Instagram and Twitter is just Zombie Mel Gibson, at Zombie Mel Gibson.
What? Yeah, he changed it recently. So
Wow.
Yeah. I made it simple for everybody who want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's Sean Roberts HC. Simple. So there you go. Mike, go ahead and give out your Instagram one more time.
Yeah, the Beer Fueled Runner.
And then Kay, yours one more time.
Eggs and K9.
Eggs and K9. There you go. Check him out and definitely follow Mike because, I mean, again, he's got a bunch of different suggestions for the different types of beer, even stuff that you could find like at Ralph's or Bond's or whatever. So, and he's got different pictures of different beers and stuff. So definitely follow him. It's really good information. So, thank you guys once again.
No, thanks for having us.
Absolutely, and of course, we find out Monday whether or not Mark and Brian get into the Radio Hall of Fame.
Yes.
So
Hopefully.
we're crossing our fingers. In the meantime, go out there and have a beautiful day because it looks like it is one out there.
It is a beautiful day.
Absolutely. Go out and have some fun. So be good to each other. We'll catch you guys next week.
Goodbye, world.
Cheers, y'all.